Baruch atah asherah anat melecha ha'olam asher kiddushani b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahitatif letzitzit. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? What brings you into this morning? Here, of all the places you could be, all the 8 billion people in the world you could be. Why are you here? Do you know? What's going on here? There's a rip. There's a rip in the end. Interesting. How are you? Today we're going to say Shema and Vahafta and Arati and Kaddish, and we will read from the Epic of Gilgamesh like we did yesterday. Good morning, Pamela. How are you? We look similar. Perhaps that's true. Perhaps that is true. What an interesting way to troll. Wow. The internet is a wild place. What do you think about that, Pamela? We've got face-stealing trolls and people in distress in this space. What should we do about that? What should we do about it? I don't know. And vegans too. Kush Princess, I think that people suffer. And I think that the suffering of people amplifies itself into strange political movements. And I cannot tell you where that political movements are going. Right? Could be bad. Could be fine. Could be no big deal. Hard to say. But, I know that the people who do those things suffer. And, I wish our world were not such a place where those kinds of, toxic brain viruses, toxic ideologies can get into the mind and cause violence. Right? Like, that's, what a world we live in, where that is a thing that happens. I'm doing pretty well, Bernie. How are you? Thanks, Haley. So let's say the Shema. Let's listen. The word Shema means listen. Shema Yisrael Asher Eloheinu Yahweh Echad. ואהבת את ענת אלוהיך ובכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך וחיו הדברים האלה אשר נחיל מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ולכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך וחיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך וחיה כי ויחיה אלוהיך אל הארץ אשר נשבע לאבותיך לאברהם ליצחק וליעקב לתת לך ערים גדולות וטובות אשר לא בנית ובתים מלאים כל טובה אשר למילאת וברות עצובים אשר לא עשת וכרמים וזדים אשר נתת והלכת ושבת הישמר לך ונשכח את יאמר אשר תישך מארץ מצרים מבית עבדים. What a world we live in. What are you up to today, Pamela? What are you doing with your morning? So, where we last left off, the people had prayed to the gods of Mesopotamia to create a man who could equal their king Gilgamesh, who was oppressing the youths. And so the gods made Enkidu, a wild man, who was out in the steppe. And the people wanted to tame the wild man. And so they prayed again. Or there was some dialogue, there was some interaction between them and the gods, and them and each other. And the conclusion was a whore needs to go out to the steppe to seduce Enkidu. So Shamhat, the harlot, goes and for 6 days and 7 nights, 7 days and 6 nights, they lie together. And Enkidu pours his energy into Shamhat, and then the animals will no longer talk to them. And Shamhat says, "Come, Enkidu, it is time for you to come to the city. Come then, let him see your face. I will show you Gilgamesh, and he is I know full well. Come then, Enkidu, to the rampart at Uruk, where fellows are resplendent in holiday clothing, where every day is set for celebration, where harps and drums are played, and the harlots too, they are the fairest of form. Rich in beauty, full of delights, even the great gods are kept from sleeping at night. Enkidu, you know, you who have not learned to live, oh, let me show you Gilgamesh, the joy-woe man." Look at him, gaze upon his face, he is radiant with virility, manly vigor is his, and the whole of his body is seductively gorgeous. Mightier strength has he than you. Never day or night, oh Enkidu, renounce your audacity. Gilgamesh is beloved of Shamhas. Anu, Enlil, and Ea broadened his vision. Ere you come down from the uplands, Gilgamesh will dream of you in Uruk. And the scene then shifts to Uruk, where Gilgamesh is telling his mother, Ninsun, his dreams. She explains them to him. Gilgamesh went to relate the dreams, saying to his mother, "Mother, I had a dream last night. There were stars of heaven around me, like the fours of heaven. Something kept falling upon me. I tried to carry it, but it was too strong for me. I tried to move it, but I could not budge it. The whole of Uruk was standing by it. The people formed the crowd around it. A throng was jostling towards it. Young men were mobbed around it, infantile. They were groveling before it. I fell in love with it. Like a woman, I caressed it. I carried it off and laid it down before you, and then you were making it my partner. Hold on. Let's do that again. What did Gilgamesh? Gilgamesh had this homoerotic dream of the wild man of the steppe, Enkidu. Mother, I had a dream last night. There were stars of heaven around me, like the fours of heaven. Something kept falling on me. I tried to carry it, but it was too strong for me. I tried to move, but I could not budge it. The whole of Uruk was standing by it. The people formed a crowd around it. A throng was jostling towards it. The young men were mobbed around it. Infantile, they groveled towards it, and I fell in love with it, like a woman. I caressed it. I carried it off and laid it down before you, and then you were making it my partner. Oh! What a thing. What a thing. Am I the only one who's so struck by that? I should send that to Astrid. Okay. Well, I'm pleased. Hi, hello, Erica. How are you? So nice to see you. You're just in time for Arati. Arati, Arati, Arati. The word Arati means flame in Sanskrit. Jaya Jaya Arati Vina Vinayaka Vina Vinayaka Shri Ganesha Jaya Jaya Arati Subramanya Subramanya Kartikeya Jaya Jaya Arati Venugopala Venugopala Venuola Papa Vidura Navanita Chora Jaya Jaya Arati Venkantaramana Venkantaramana Sankataharana Sita Rama Radhe Shama Jaya Jaya Arati Gauri Manohara Gauri Manohara Bhavani Sankara Samba Sadashiva Uma Maheshwara Jaya Jaya Arati Raja Rajeshwari Raja Rajeshwari Tripura Sundari Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Mahashakti Jaya Jaya Arati Anjaneya Anjaneya Hanumanta Jaya Jaya Arati Dattatreya Dattatreya Trimutra Vatara Jaya Jaya Arati Adityaya Adityaya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jaya Arati Sanistaraya Sanistaraya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jaya Arati Sankarachaya Sankarachaya Advaita Gurave Jaya Jaya Arati Sadgurunata Sadgurunata Shivananda Jaya Jaya Arati Vishnu Devananda Vishnu Devananda Vishnu Devananda Jaya Jaya Arati Agastya Munaye Agastya Munaye Shriyama Priyaye Jaya Jaya Arati Ayapa Samine Dharma Shastave Jaya Jaya Arati Jesus Grave Moses Grave Buddha Grave Jaya Jaya Arati Muhammad Grave Guru Nanak Grave Samastya Guru Bho Namaha Jaya Jaya Arati Venugopala. Natatra Suyabati Natandrakaratam Lima Vidyobati Kutayamagni Tomiva Bantamadvandi Sarvam Tasya Basya Samidam Vivanti Om Gange Kayamane Kaiva Govari Saraswati Narmade Siddhikaveri Hiya Namastitam Namo Namaha Tvameva Mata Japita Tvameva Tvameva Bandisha Saka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Javinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Kayena Vacha Manasandriyarva Budyatmanava Prakrite Sabhavad Karomyad Yad Sakalam Parasmahe Narayanayiti Sarmar Payami Savadharmam pravichaya mamekam savarnambraja aham sva sarvapapayo mokshayami masucha. Whatever actions I perform with my body, speech, mind, senses, my nature, my intellect, or my emotions, all these I dedicate to you. Mental health is foolish. To you too. My oppositional friend, to you too. Thank you for joining me here today. I hope you have a lovely day. We're going to conclude our morning ritual with Kaddish. So Kaddish is a prayer of grieving, prayer of mourning, because we suffer. Right? Gilgamesh clearly has some insecurities, right? He wants an equal. He suffers because he does not have an equal. I can relate to that. So we say Kaddish to mourn that which we long for. Grieve for that which we do not have. And remember that that is an experience that we all have. Every single one of us. So we say these words together. Because although we do have to suffer, we do not have to suffer in isolation. For the last 2,500 years, give or take, my ancestors have said these words in response to death. Yitgadal v'yitgadash Shema Rabba B'yom ha'divrach yutei v'yom lich malchutei b'chayachonu v'yom echonu v'chayedi kol beit Yisrael v'agala v'zman kariv v'yimru Amen. Yehi Shema Rabba mevarach li'alam omei omaya v'yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yirman v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal Shemei d'kudish ha'barechu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tush birchata v'nechimata yamiran v'yama v'yimru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Amin Shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yachol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. Oseh shalom v'yimramav huya aseh shalom aleinu v'yachol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. Oh, say shalom b'mramav, huya say shalom aleinu, v'yalechol Yisrael, v'yimru Amen. Well, thanks. Well, thanks. I hope you're having a wonderful morning too, KK. How do I get this part of my hair to stay downward? That is the challenge. I'm gonna go. But, that's not bad. I hope you have a lovely day. And I will see you here tomorrow to say these words once again, okay? You too. Yeah. Check out the link in my bio if you want to join the Discord server. We can chat over there. And yeah, I'll see you later. Farewell.